Welcome to episode 26 of Two Up from Down Under as we travel on our motorcycle 35,000 kilometres from Australia to Wales. In this episode, we're going to be travelling from the border of China through Kyrgyzstan to the border with Uzbekistan. Well, it's 6 o'clock in the evening. We've just exited China and it's taken us 9 hours to travel just 186 kilometres. There have been so many police checks, passport checks, x-rays, you name it, we've been through it just to get out of China. Much harder actually to get out of China than it is to get in. But it's been an amazing day. We still got a long way to go. We've still got a couple of hundred kilometres to go. It's going to take 3 hours, and we still got to clear into Kyrgyzstan, which we've no idea how long that's going to take. But it's getting very cold. It's probably bordering on freezing already. We've just been travelling through no man's land from exiting the Chinese border through to the first border post of Kyrgyzstan. We're just queuing up to wait for the post to open up. Well, it's now 8:30 at night, so 2.5 hours it's taken us to get our temporary import permits for the motorcycle and our visas. So we still got about 3 hours ride to go, and the forecast is for snow, and it's getting dark. Well, it's about 2 degrees Celsius outside and it's getting colder as the sun goes down. We've still got about 3 hours to go, about 200 k's just under. Not my favourite type of riding, snow, ice, dark, wet and cold, so I'll be glad to get to a warm bed tonight.
I wonder where we're going.
Battery status critical.
Okay. Hop on. Hello.
Oh, how are you?
Cold. Australia.
Where are you going?
England.
England. What is the next location?
Naryn.
Naren?
Where is the road? I can't. When you first enter a country, you always wonder what the roads are going to be like, and looking at these, I'm a bit apprehensive. Hopefully the road's not going to be like this for the next 3 hours, all the way to Naryn, particularly if it's going to be snowing and cold and dark. Well, it's dropped down to 1 degree Celsius, and we're up at 3,500 70 metres. We're expecting the temperature to drop further, and we are promised some snow in the next few hours, so fingers crossed. This is the last video clip we took before getting there. It got very dark, and it started snowing very heavily. We could hardly see in front of us. We had to crawl at about 10 kilometres an hour for quite some time because we just couldn't see the road at all. It was getting really quite slippy. We had to stop off at another border patrol to get our passport stamped, and it was absolutely freezing. Our fingers were absolutely frozen, our toes were frozen. We really didn't want to go on. There was a hotel there, but we couldn't stop. So we battled it through, but we made it eventually. We got to the hotel at about 12 o'clock to a very warm welcome. We've never been so pleased in all our trip to get to a hotel, to get to a hot shower, to get to a hot meal. We were really so very pleased. Well, morning here. Here's the birthday girl. What a day. Not the best birthday, but certainly the most memorable. But here we are in Kyrgyzstan. Definitely feels like a different country. Definitely feels like Russia. Look outside. Beautiful scenery. Anyway, had a lovely hot shower, and looking forward to seeing some more of the country. Our plan over the next 10 days is to do a bit of a anti-clockwise loop of Kyrgyzstan, initially heading towards Karakol. We'll be stopping tonight in Tamga on the shores of Lake Isikul, then heading on to Bishkek, where we're going to collect our camping gear that we shipped from Australia. So we're looking forward to collecting that, although not sure how we're going to get it all back on the bike. Then we're heading towards Osh, which is the border town with Uzbekistan.
Suppose you could walk through those. Wow. And they're gorgeous.
What we're actually blown away by is the contrast in scenery from literally crossing the mountains from China into Kyrgyzstan. In China, just the other side of the border, it's desert, basically. You know, hardly a blade of grass to be seen, whereas here it's lush, it's green, there are mountain forests. It's just absolutely amazing, the contrast.
This is stunning. Setting up. We're setting up for the summer.
Very pleased that filling up with petrol is a lot easier than in China. You just rock up as you would do in Europe or Australia. Fill up and pay at the cashier rather than having to go and present your license and passports and having to fill it up with a petrol can away from the fuel pumps. So nice and easy, nice and cheap. So far the road's been pretty good. We've had some excellent tarmac to ride on, but also some rough gravel roads and quite a bit of roadworks as well. So, but overall pretty good.
3, she said it was. Greenhouse. Green.
A hostel?
It's not a hostel, it says it's a... You see a hostel? But it's not that. It's a greenish in colour. Should I walk?
Says we're there.
Here. Beside? 3 it is. That's 3, that's 27.
Which one?
The one here. It's here. The green one, I think.
It's all green.
For sure.
Number 3, is it?
3. It's not that one, actually.
Number 3.
3. There you go. And get off. Yeah, no, definitely, that's it.
Okay. It's a lovely place, just by Lake Karakol. It's a lovely little place. We book most of our accommodation using either booking.com or finding them on maps and contacting the owners directly. Most people seem to use WhatsApp, and we found that Google Translate is excellent. Although here in Kyrgyzstan, most people speak Russian, and Jude is fluent in Russian, so that's very handy. Tanga guest house. Nice little find on maps. Little rooms going off, but comfy. Not sure where the bathroom is, but there's one somewhere.
I'm almost glad that I became sick, otherwise I would have
I know. We just had a lovely stay here at the Tamga guest house. Beautiful spot, very nice lady who's very interesting, ex-mountaineer, and lots of great stories back from the 60s, and met some other interesting people here. So onwards to Karakol and the hot springs. So let's get going. Bye-bye. Lovely spot. A nice swim yesterday.
Ready?
Ready. Let's go. Today we're on our way to the Aksu hot springs, which are in the mountains just outside of Karakol. Looking forward to a really hot plunge. It's right by an icy mountain river, so we can do the cold plunge and then the hot plunge. Really looking forward to this. Well, we arrived in Karakol after our lovely hot springs dip, and we're staying at this very Soviet-era styled homestay, which is very pleasant. I'm not sure about the nylon sheets though, but we've had worse. Oh, today we're off to Bishkek, go and collect our camping gear, and we're here in Karakol. Just had a nice night with these guys, and it's about a 5.5 hour ride along the northern side of Ishikul, so let's get on the road.
Phone connected. One group member connected.
Sorry?
It's just a Russian saying, "Ni pucha, ni pera." I don't know what it means.
Donkeys over there.
Are they? Oh my goodness. they were tethered and they came off the tether.
Yeah, there's obviously ones and getting a bit frisky there. Bees, are they? Yeah. These bee houses.
Bees. Turning right here.
Here we are in Bishkek. We got a hotel for a couple of days and we've picked up our camping gear. So now we've got to try and find somewhere to put it all. It's not sure how we got it in the first place, but it's about 12 kilos of stuff. We've got sleeping bags, tents, chairs, cook gear, but we know it goes in. So now we've got to find a way to actually get it on the bike and see how she handles again. And then off we go. So what have we got in here? That's plates, cooking stuff. And 2 chairs, 2 sleeping pads. So the tent will go on the outside, the chairs will go on the outside. Sleep bags have got to go in the panniers, and the same with the sleeping mats, which I think went in the top box. Good, let's try and get it all in. So morning of May 10th here in Bishkek, and just packed the bike up. Just got to get a couple of bags on the panniers and getting ready to go, but just packing up, and we just noticed this little crop growing here. I wonder whether they know. Okay, it's day 131, and today we're going to leave Bishkek, the capital of Kyrgyzstan, and go to Portugal on our way to Osh, and hopefully cross the border into Uzbekistan. So we've got to go through the over the Teoshu Pass, which is 3,400 meters high. So it's about 26 degrees here. It's going to get down to maybe 5 or 6, rain, possibly snow, hopefully not, as we go over the pass. But let's get going. Lovely morning. Hopefully not too much traffic as we get out of the city. So far so good. It's lovely down here. You can see, maybe you can't see the white peaks of the mountains, that the mountain range that we've got to cross ahead. So we've got to climb up fairly quickly and then drop down the other side to Portugal, where there's a large lake or reservoir. We'll stay there and then on to Jalalabad. Check this out.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Alright.
Yes. Australian.
I can hear. Hello. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Get it, yeah?
goodness. Oh, fucking Lord. Come on, you guys, out of the way. Drop. The sea will part for us. The sea of love. Oh dear. Yeah. Gorgeous. beautiful. That's a sea of forget-me-nots. Yeah. Fuck, that's gorgeous.
Wow, look at the green of that hillside. Fuck.
Yeah. It's like purple patches, blue patches. I mean, honestly, it's like yellow patches. It's just gorgeous. Right. Getting more foresty here, a little bit more foresty. Starting lower perhaps more.
Yeah, park it over there. Look at it. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we've got.
And here we are, about to depart to Jalalabad. Our one day before last in Kyrgyzstan. We love Kyrgyzstan, just had our breakfast and we're all set and ready to go, just about.
Yeah, so we spent the night in the Kagan guest house, Toktagal. On our way, as Jude said, to Jalalabad and then Osh. So we should have 3 nights left in Kyrgyzstan before we go into Uzbekistan. Nice little spot here, little courtyard with some nice rooms off there. Have a good breakfast. Oh, here's the lady with our change. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's go. Lovely day. Not a cloud in the sky. It's supposed to be 33 degrees. So let's take it away.
So they looks like a Van Gogh picture. Oh. Fresh. Fuck, that's beautiful. Goats. So cute.
We have lunch here in Jalalabad, and it's hot, sitting outside. We're very hungry, so looking forward to some tasty food, and no beer unfortunately, but there we go, we can live without it for the time being. Okay, here we are in Jalalabad. Spent the night here. Interesting place. We arrived and there was no electricity and no water because somebody had been digging up the road and managed to cut both utilities. Anyway, it was a good night. We went out for a meal at a restaurant near the airport.
Recommended by the lovely owner of this place,
Yeah,
which was excellent.
yeah, but yeah, it's a nice spot. Interesting electrical thing in the shower there, but other than that, it's a nice nice spot. A little bit on the outside of town, but anyway, we're off to Osh today, and second largest city in Kyrgyzstan, getting ready to cross the border into Uzbekistan in a couple of days' time.
And the oldest city in Kyrgyzstan.
Yeah, oldest city.
It is, yeah.
So just arrived at the Astoria B&B here in Osh, and Oybek, who runs the joint, also, as you can see, rents motorbikes, does all sorts of tours, as well as doing a fantastic B&B. So we're lucky enough to be able to stay here. He's a wealth of knowledge, and looking forward to catching up with him. So we've got a couple of nights here to explore Osh, one of the oldest cities around. It's got a very old market dating back 3,000 years apparently, so just waiting for our room to be ready. Jude's making a cup of Jude's making a cup of tea here.
Yeah,
So settling in. It was a short ride today, only a couple of 2.5 hours, something like that. It was supposed to be 3.5, but we made good time. So
thank goodness, it was very hot.
very hot, yeah. And there's Oybek. Say hi, Oybek.
Hello Australia, how are you doing? Welcome to Kyrgyzstan.
Thank you very much. Loving Kyrgyzstan.
Thank you.
So cup of tea, and we'll get our gear off and then head into town.
Yep, get some lunch.
It's day number 133 on our journey from Australia to Wales. We're here in Osh, and we've got a chance to have a look around the city before we head across the border into Uzbekistan tomorrow. We're always a bit apprehensive about crossing borders because a lot can go wrong if you've got the right paperwork, if you've got the right visas. It can take an awful long time in some places. So fingers crossed we're going to get there really early, 5:30 in the morning. So it gives us plenty of time to get through all the procedures and head on to our next destination. There's lots to look forward to in Uzbekistan. We've got Khiva, Samarkand, Bukhara, all very exciting looking places.